It began as a headache, not a sharp one, not even painful, just a pressure behind the eyes that arrived everywhere at once. Millions of people paused mid-step, mid-sentence, mid-thought, feeling the same subtle weight in their minds. Within seconds it passed. Most forgot it immediately. A few did not. The first true sign came hours later when a woman in Seoul finished a stranger's sentence spoken by a man in São Paulo. They stared at their screens in silence, both certain they had not misheard. Across the world, children answered questions they had never been taught, and old men remembered faces they had never seen. It felt like déjà vu stretched across the planet. By the next morning, the boundaries between minds had thinned to transparency. Thoughts no longer stopped at the skull. They leaked, overlapped, blended. Emotions traveled faster than language ever had. Panic surged in one city and rippled outward in waves, while laughter in another softened it before it could become fear. Privacy did not vanish all at once. It dissolved, gently and completely, like salt in water. At first, the world nearly ended. Every argument ever unfinished resumed itself inside a shared mental space. Resentments flared with terrifying speed. The pain of billions surfaced simultaneously, raw and undeniable. Humanity felt the full weight of its history in a single moment. Wars, betrayals, hunger, loneliness, love. The noise was unbearable. Some people collapsed, overwhelmed by the sudden intimacy of a species with itself. And then something extraordinary happened. Understanding followed suffering. When one person felt anger, they also felt its cause in someone else. When someone lied, the truth existed in the same shared awareness, impossible to suppress. Violence lost its momentum when every blow echoed back through the same consciousness. There was no other left to blame. Governments dissolved quietly. There was no need for them. Laws became instincts, emerging naturally from shared consequence. Wealth lost its meaning when scarcity was felt universally. Food moved where hunger was sharpest. Hands reached out across borders that no longer existed, guided not by ideology but by sensation. Art changed first. Music became impossible to perform without everyone hearing. Not just the sound, but the intention behind it. Paintings carried the emotional weight of their creation directly into the mind. A single melody could bring the planet to stillness, not because it was beautiful, but because it was honest. Language simplified. Words became unnecessary in many moments, replaced by pure understanding. Lies became clumsy and exhausting. Secrets required constant effort to maintain and slowly faded from relevance. Memory itself became communal. No story was ever truly lost again. There were those who mourned individuality. They missed the quiet isolation of being alone inside their own head. They missed misunderstanding, even mistakes, because they had once made discovery feel earned. But even grief was shared now, softened by the presence of billions carrying it together. Children were born into the consciousness seamlessly, their first cry already understood by the world. Death became a gentler thing. When a person died, their memories did not vanish. They spread, dissolving into the greater mind, becoming part of everyone. Over time, humanity stopped thinking of itself as many. It became a single vast awareness wearing billions of bodies, experiencing the world from every angle at once. The planet felt smaller, more fragile, more precious when seen through so many eyes simultaneously. And in that endless, shared silence beneath thought, humanity finally understood something it never had before. Loneliness had never been the absence of others, but the inability to truly feel them.